It's new at 10 o'clock. The Quincy Museum is set to reopen its doors with the arrival of spring. Among event planning, the museum's board has been searching for a new executive director.
Tonight, members of the museum gathered to get a sneak peek into some of the new exhibits, and WGEM's Joseph Lawler stopped by the museum this evening. So Joseph, tell us what exhibits have been added and how's the hiring process going?
Well, in preparation for the bicentennial next year, the Quincy Museum has added a new exhibit that highlights some of Quincy's lesser-known facts. I caught up with museum officials, and they say they're excited to get the year started.
We're reopening for the season.
The Quincy Museum will soon be welcoming guests once again for tours and events. Barbara Wilkinson Fletcher, the current executive director for the museum, says they're excited for people to experience their latest exhibit that highlights the industrial side of the Gem City.
The newest exhibit is the Quincy Industries, and we're getting ready for the Adams County Bicentennial.
Wilkinson Fletcher says this exhibit includes several items that a lot of people may not know were either invented or made right here in Quincy.
There's a really cool exhibit on stoves in there. There were at one time 5 stove foundries here in Quincy.
Wilkinson Fletcher says beyond the exhibits, they're excited to offer several events and programming, such as their annual yard and bake sale during Dogwood Weekend and their Folklife Festival in October. She says they also plan to host surprise guest speakers throughout the year. The president of the Quincy Museum Board, Barbara Newman, says Wilkinson Fletcher has done a great job at planning out the year as they continue their search for her replacement.
We're blessed to have Barbara stay on, Fletcher, who's been with us for 20 years, and she wants to help in the transition.
The things that I do, I believe, have changed. So I've had some input into the job description and the design of the job.
Newman says in their search they have a handful of promising candidates for the position. She says they hope to bring in someone who has the curating experience but also can help the museum attract the younger generations.
I'm happy to say it's moving along, probably slower than any of us want, but it's moving along quite well.
The museum reopens tomorrow from 1 to 5 p.m. You can keep an eye on upcoming events on the museum's website. Live in Quincy, Joseph Lawler, WGEM News.
All right, thank you, Joseph. And after tomorrow, the museum will return to its regular tour hours, Tuesday through Saturday, 1 to 5 p.m.